Yeah, hello guys and welcome back to my channel Comment Centric. If you're new to my channel, please like, share, subscribe and comment your opinion. So today we're going to be covering this one. I'm sure you guys have seen this out there in the news about the teenage black guy that stabbed the white kid, and it's been causing a lot of discussion out there. So let's quickly read this. It says, Carmelo Anthony, the teen charged in the fatal stabbing of Austin Metcalf during a track meet in self-defense, has been released on bond after a judge reduced the amount from $1 million to $250,000. So let's quickly dive into the comment section and see what people got to say about this one. But before that, we can play this video. I'll play this video for you guys of him leaving the court and when he was being asked why he did what he did.
We're up.
Carmelo, do you have anything that you'd like to say? Anything that you'd like to say to the victim, to the family of the victim? Why were you armed, sweetheart? Carmelo, why were you armed at school? Explain your self-defense. How is this self-defense?
Excuse me.
No, you like to say.
So guys, that's the video, and you can see they were asking him why was he armed at school and all of that. So let's quickly dive into the comment section and see what people got to say about this one. So this person right here brought out the video of a photo of Karmelo with gun, and probably this person is trying to say that he was already exposed to violence, and yeah, quite alright, they had a confrontation, but I think since the whole fight between him and this kid was not like the guy didn't show him any weapon. I guess it shouldn't have resulted to him stabbing him. Just an opinion I'm putting out there. And then this one there says, legit question to the people defending Anthony: did Metcalf deserve it? That's what I'm saying. Metcalf himself, or Austin, the guy he stabbed to death, didn't show any sign of like using a weapon towards him or rushing or lashing at him with a weapon. So I feel like he shouldn't have attacked him with a weapon. Another question: why is he with a knife in school? That's another question again. Why is he with a knife in school? So this one here says, I don't care if your child is killed unless he looks like me. So I guess this is the judge presiding against the case, and probably I guess it's a black judge. So they're like, the judge is probably standing on the side of uh, Anthony, and probably gonna support him and give him leniency. And yeah, so this one here says he gets to go home and Austin gets to be put in the ground this weekend. What a disgraceful system. This says armed at school. She's so right. That's the thing. Why is he armed at school? Are we supposed to be going to school with knives, guns, and all of those things? Why is he armed at school? It's a very important question. So I guess this kid needs to be shaked when they're going to schools or wherever, and they shouldn't be like, kids shouldn't be armed at school. Teenagers shouldn't be armed at school. It got a lot of it. That's a serious question that should be answered. And this says, who takes a knife to track meet? Exactly. I will wait until you come up with a total bullshit answer. That's it. Who takes a knife to a track meet? They said it was a track meet, and why is he with a knife? Why is he armed at school with a knife? So it's an important question that should be answered. Why should he be armed at school? That should be a safe environment. Yeah, quite right. People might say, oh, they had an argument and this. He's defended himself. Yeah, you can defend yourself maybe by throwing jabs or punch at each other. I don't support that. But then, not to stab your him, because he never showed you a weapon, right? If that guy showed a weapon, then this would be a whole different story. If Austin was with a weapon trying to lash at him, then it would be a whole different story. But then, no weapon was shown to him. So why was he holding a knife to school? This is this part of where the white people start rioting? Oh wait. So this is black community. Michael Brown is dead, but he pushed the store owner. So don't complain. If you support what Anthony did, then you also support Michael Brown getting popped. Disagree? Then you're a hypocrite. Okay. And another one here says, that white kid should have never touched him. Tell your kids to keep their hands off people. That's the thing. I don't support this statement right here. You shouldn't, yeah, he shouldn't have touched him. He shouldn't have done anything. Both of them shouldn't have done anything. Both of them shouldn't have even fight with each other. The school should be where people go to learn. Both of them shouldn't have done any of those things. But then, I don't support him using a weapon against the white kid because then the white kid didn't show any form of using a weapon or a gun or something or a knife or something towards him. So I guess like this should has not it shouldn't have gotten to this extent actually. Another one here says black privilege. And this one, I guess, it was posted by the Carmelo Anthony. He's probably his lawyer or his legal team. This is what they posted online. He says, Carmelo Anthony is safe at home. This is the moment. This moment is a reminder that a community united can never be divided. The journey ahead is long, but today we celebrate a victory for justice, for family, for the power of people coming together to protect our youth. Thank you to everyone who stood with us, and the fight continues. But tonight, Camilo is home. I don't know how to take this statement from the attorney or the his legal representative, because I feel like this is kind of insensitive, considering the fact here that a life was lost. It's just kind of insensitive where the kids, both of them were there wrong. They were wrong for fighting at each other in the school environment. That shouldn't happen. But then he was with a weapon in school and he stabbed the kid, and this shouldn't be accepted. You shouldn't be out here posting this and saying, "Oh, justice was served" and all of that. I don't know what he meant by justice. I don't know what he meant by justice. Honestly, nobody's life should be taken for no reason. I don't know what he meant by justice yet. And I think like people didn't take this right with him. I think there was some mixed reaction towards this lawyer statement. Let's just quickly see what people got to say to him after he posted this, because no one really supported this statement by the lawyer. He shouldn't be saying something like this. He should have been kind of cautious and know that, okay, we're talking about someone's life. Someone's life here was lost, and I shouldn't be probably not be making this kind of statement. So yeah, I don't know. You guys might have a different opinion from what I'm thinking. So yeah, this one says, "Why were you armed at school?" is a line of questioning from the same people who wanted to arm teachers. Ooh, okay. This says it wasn't self-defense. This says Anthony grabbed his bag, opened it, and reached inside and proceeded to tell Metcalf, "Touch me and see what happens," the affidavit said. So this wasn't okay. I might be wrong, but please correct me. I think self-defense is when you're in the position where you can't do anything and no one is there to really help you. You're in the position between life and death, and the only option you have is to like just take this person's life. Or maybe a gun is being pointed at you. That should be like what you consider self-defense. But from what I'm reading right here, if this is the case, then most likely this is not self-defense. You guys can read with me. It says Anthony grabbed his bag, opened it, and reached inside it, and proceed to tell Metcalf, "Touch me and see what happens." Right? So meaning he had the whole time to go grab his bag, open his bag. His life was not really at risk at that moment, and brought out a knife, and then boom. And then they says Metcalf touched Anthony, which he shouldn't have. Who then told Metcalf to push him and see what happens. The witness says Metcalf then grabbed Anthony and told him to move again. And that's when Anthony pulled out the knife and stabbed Metcalf once in the chest before running away. So this is terrible. This is terrible. This is a problem. Do not bring up your kids in a violent environment. I keep saying it, but people think I'm coming at a particular race. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Honestly, that's all I got to say. This one says, when people start stabbing / shooting blacks because they touch them, I want you to keep the same energy. Exactly. You see, when people start stabbing and shooting blacks because they touch them, I want you to keep the same energy. Exactly. Because if this guy's life was actually at risk, then it's a whole different scenario. But then we can see like this is just a normal teenage kind of, quarrel, fighting, misunderstanding, and you had to bring out a knife. It's terrible, trust me. I'll take this last two and then you guys can drop your opinion on what you think about this one. This says, that's all these white racist feels how we felt when Kelly got off. Sucks, don't it? Okay, this one says one kid gets coffin, the other kid gets security and real nice suit. This is stop saying it was self-defense when clearly it was. It wasn't self-defense. I'm gonna say this. You guys can say whatever you want to say. It wasn't self-defense. That's all I got to say. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you're new to my channel, please like, share, subscribe, and comment your opinion. Drop a like, drop a comment. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you. Peace and love.